I thought it would be a good time to talk about your book, The 10 Divine Articles of Sri Durga, which, looking at the publication date of 1996, it's the 20th anniversary. Wonderful meditations about the iconography of Sri Durga, and there are 10 aspects in this particular book that you've examined. Can you talk a little bit about how you came up with this, why this was one of your early works, and what this book meant to you?
The 10 arms, the lion she rides upon, and the demon that the lion is crushing underfoot. I mean, so many things.
Mm-hmm.
The buffalo demon, Mahishasura, it's called. It's such a beautiful symbology to actually, I think, fuel your meditations with God in form. Now, a lot of people sort of pass that over and just think, oh, I want to become Zen Buddhist, or I want to become a meditator on the light, formless light of consciousness. That's fine if you are afforded the ability to do that. And it would be better if you knew the kingdom of heaven within you as being many-faceted, and she being the progenitress and the subtle Shakti power behind all of that. You would then get to the Father through the Son, or get to the Mother through the daughter, or get to Brahman through Shakti.
There's a very nice sentence or two in the preface which goes right to the heart of the symbology. In terms of practice, I'd like to read this. It is up to each of us then to gaze upon these symbols, contemplate them, extract the meaning which they represent, implement this valuable information into our understanding, and meditate in unified fashion upon the Beloved One, who wields them endearingly with infinite care and perfect attachment. I'd like to go through a few of the symbols, and maybe you can give you some of your reflections on it. So we could start with the bell, and some of the words you have for it, or the insights, or clarity, attraction, repulsion, realization, and truth. So how have you used the bell? How do you and how have you used the bell?
There's a description of the symbology of it philosophically, and then how you use it in an actual meditation. I've had the experience of people, because they've come up afterwards and told me that if they were at a puja, say like a 10-article Durga puja we're giving Saturday night here, and we gave in San Francisco last week, when the bell has gone off and their eyes closed and they're drinking in the puja in the atmosphere, that the bell has actually pierced through darkness and given them this immediate vision, as it were, of Shakti power in them. Mother has pierced through just that sound. Now, if you go to this meaning of the bell, which is Sri Ramakrishna's favorite way of describing the word, Om, A-U-M, is the right way, philosophically correct way to spell that. A, waking state, U, dreaming state, and deep sleep, and all sorts of other Triputi associations. Then you find that the sound is inherent in the bell, and it gets struck and comes out and then disappears, decays, as well. That's sort of creation, preservation, destruction. And she's said to hold those three in her two hands. And when the sound decays, then you could say the teaching is that people attached to samsara, who actually believe they're getting born, actually believe they live separate from God, and actually believe that they're dying when the body passes, they do decay into more cycles of rebirth. That's a good correlation. But those who realize, who just watch this threefold process as witness, as it were, realize that the sound is inherent in the bell and can be struck again and again and again, or it can be left alone.
Let's do one more. The arrow, which you have here in the meditation, symbolizing accuracy, omnipresence, penetration, pervasiveness, impetus, meticulousness, unity. Any thoughts about that?
Who wrote that? Well, there's a similarity between the spear she holds and the arrow. They both penetrate. But the difference between them, to start off, would be that her arrow is, the penetration is done from a distance without her getting involved. If she has to take up the spear and kill a particular demon, particular ego, that's what that symbolizes, to free you, then you'll be up close, and there won't be any doubt that you'll get penetrated in some way. You'll see, your ignorance will get penetrated, or you will penetrate through to the non-dual state of mind. However that works in any given aspirant's spiritual evolution and station. The arrow is done more from a distance. It's less like insight coming from afar, that you're not aware that it's connected to her necessarily. So that's one beautiful facet of meditating on her accoutrement, these beautiful 10 articles. And there's also 16 armed Durgas, and there's 8 armed Durgas, Babaji, and so forth. May all beings benefit by it.